Yo, what is up everyone? Hope all's going well for you. Welcome back to Get Jacked. Now today we're continuing off here on Official, and what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be taking you through the entire base. Now, it's been a while since we've kind of gone over the entire thing. We changed up actually the entire main base, and I'm going to take you through kind of the levels of that. But we have a huge area out here. A whole bunch of stuff has been being built, and I haven't been able to show it and kind of emphasize a lot of it in a lot of videos. So I want to take you through the entire base setup that we've got going on so far. I do want to say that I apologize. We haven't had a video in the last 2 days, and that's very, very irregular. But I've got a lot of footage from some battles and stuff that we have been doing, and I'm pretty excited for it, and it'll definitely be out probably tomorrow, I think. It just took a long time to sort through all that and get that going. So we've been farming and doing a lot of things on the side for just some PvP stuff. So you'll definitely see where that time has been going when you see that. But anyway, let's get into the base. So I'm going to start right up top. So I guess from the top, it's a little bit cooler up here. We've got the tech turrets on every angle here. We've got our kind of basic storage area. This is for all of my... Okay. I don't know what he was lightninging, but I'm sure it was something wild, I hope. Anyway, we've got all of our personal storage and everything in here. We've got our trophies. This is like our PvE area. We have yet to use this table. I mean, it looks cool, but like, when are we going to use it? We've got a war drums. People definitely use that. You can hear it from like halfway across the map, I feel like. So we've got our PvE area here. We've seen a lot of that, so I'm not going to spend too much time with that. Now, we took the Behemoth gate off the front of our base. I don't know how that works, but that kind of was a big, I don't know, hazard, I guess, having a Behemoth gate on your main base. It's just a real big vulnerability that we wanted to remove. So we have thus changed the entire inside kind of our main base. So now, instead of Quetzal storage, we just have Pteranodon, smaller bird storage, and all that in here underneath the, I guess, yeah, whatever that area is. And then over here we've just got the entrance that will lead up to here. So obviously not the best setup. We'll get an elevator up here probably sooner rather than later, because those are really nice to have, and it'll kind of make sense when you see what's below. So below here is actually the... Okay, it's actually the Replicator Room. So we've got the Replicator, the Forge. Right now, we've got... What is happening with this thing? Oh! I think somebody's struggling with their Wyvern right now, so I'm just going to let that... Actually, let me make sure that he knows that that's following him. Alright, anyway, there is no access to this area with Quetzal or anything, so this forge is, I don't want to say useless, but it's useless. And then the Replicator, obviously, we have to load in with a lot of stuff that kind of sucks in here. So this is the only downfall. There was a Behemoth gate there, we had our Quetzals in here, and it just made a mess. It was just a mess, having them all in here. So we have this here, but we have to knock each other out and fill our inventories up and bring them up here. That's pretty much the best way to get anything up to that area. So we'll get an elevator on that soon, but this is all newly changed up, so that's why it's like it is. So we've got kind of our farming basic, I don't know, medium-sized dino storage here with the Behemoth gate, or not Behemoth gate, metal dinosaur gate going that way. Obviously tech transmitter in the center, and then down here is just kind of like a, I guess, a buffer zone. For some reason we have the cooker here. I don't know why we decided to place it in this area, but I mean, it's there. Nice cooking area, or not cooking area, fridge area for all of the not baby related things. So this is like little fridge area here, and we've just got all of our, I don't know, biotoxin, yeah, health brews, like things that, basically everything that the babies don't need. We keep like the imprint and kibble and the baby's meat and all that kind of stuff in the other base. I'll show you where that is. So if we come this way out of here, this used to be where our snails are, but they're in a different location now. We've got our bookshelves for all the blueprints, and then just, I don't know, basic resource storage here. Coming around here, we've got like the crafting stuff, and then wooden storage. I don't know, it's nice to have wooden storage banks somewhere, because there's so many different resources that you don't really need that many. Like, I don't know, putting them in vaults is annoying, so We keep the wooden storage unit bank, even though it doesn't fit with the build at all. Now, I think that covers it for everything in the main part. I didn't show you, obviously, we've got, I'll show you, going up the whole outside is also this whole setup deal. So we've got this obviously going around the whole upper parts, and that contains other certain things too. So I just won't get into those because obviously we got to keep some things a little secretive. So outside we've got our second transmitter. This is for bringing in everything big and whatnot. And then we've got all of our crafting stuff. It's just so much nicer to pull up all of your stuff outside and do all the crafting out here because, I don't know, it is loud, by the way. Oh my goodness. I hope they weren't crafting anything. Let me turn this stuff off. Holy crap. It's still pretty loud. Okay. That's funny. It's like working in a factory over there. So we've got our kibble dinosaurs out here. We still need quite a few more. The smaller ones we keep inside because we keep losing things like Dimetrodons, and they're the worst thing to tame in the world. So we've got not spiked wall, railing walls along the whole segment of this because then people can't shoot through them. Basically, we don't quite have to keep these inside. We don't care about them that much. If they were to get sniped, they get sniped. But you know. It helps. So we've got all these turret towers outside, obviously, as well. The full outside of the Behemoth gate is also covered by turret towers. That one there. Crap, I don't have a... Okay, we'll go outside. 1 second. I don't have a canteen on me, so I'm going to grab some water here. Might as well. So this one's actually really cool. One of my tribe mates put this one together. I know you can probably... take it apart with a raft, but I mean that says the same thing for pretty much anything in the water can be blown up with a raft. So what are you gonna do? It looks nice, even painted most of it, I think. I don't know. Anyway, that's I've never seen a turret tower set up like that. Now other ones we've got are, please let me up. Okay, just around the outside of these areas. So we've got a few set up here. I think there's maybe 2 or 3 more spots that we still have to add turret towers to, but other than that, I think most of our areas are covered pretty well. Now, back in here, the stone behemoth gates around the outside are something that we definitely need to remove. I don't like having stone behemoths because they take 1 rocket and they're gone. So we're definitely putting our resources towards building a wall. We'll definitely get that done at some point because it's just so much of a vulnerability having those around. But it's like the best option for covering a large area. So across here, we'll go into our hexagon. I guess it's not really a hexagon, but you know what I mean. Turret tower. This is also doubling as the XP area. The toilet room. Somebody didn't frickin' flush the toilet. What the? Do I get their XP then? No, I just get their gross fertilizer. Can I do it right now? What the heck? Oh well. Screw it. Can't get my XP. I'm level 100 and haven't done the tech cave anyway, so XP is pointless to me. And that makes, I don't know, it makes everything kind of a little bit more sad. You know? When you can't get XP from doing what you're doing, it kind of not as fun to do, like Titans and things like that. Anyway, we've got our Plant Species X bridge here. I think it looks really cool going all the way down. Looks like it should be in like Skyrim or something if they had tech, or I don't know, Oblivion. But anyway, we've got a turret tower there covering the bottom pillars. We've got another one there and another one there. We'll go down there in a second. I'll show you around. So we've got, obviously this is the quickest means of transportation across to the other side. So we've got that set up. I won't go up there yet. I'll go down here. Where's the ladder? Frickin' ladder. There we go. Okay. Take 8 years to walk down the ladder. Alright, and so yeah, there's this setup along here. We've got all of our T-Rexes lined up in the river. we did use a lot of Brontos, or not a lot of Brontos, a few Brontos the other day, and so those are dead. Of course, like I said, we'll be getting into that probably tomorrow, I think. But so those are gone, but we've got all of our Rexes, a few more Brontos, and then the new Gigas will be going over in that area too. We honestly could store some of the Gigas in there if we wanted to at this point, but these guys are 90.3%. Not bad. Not bad at all. They take forever. So we've got our other like leftover dinos that are medium sized that we don't store inside down here. Starting up a little Therizino army. What are these at for melee actually? They're getting up there. I'm pumping all melee in them. I think 8k and then all melee should be pretty good. I'm really excited to actually try them out as something to attack with, not something to, you know, gather with. So I'll jump back up this ladder. Okay, so the upper part of the bridge is just accessed by a tech spiral staircase. In hindsight, I would say that a ladder probably would have done the trick a lot better, but I spent too many resources building it to go ahead and destroy it for that reason. So I'm keeping it the way that it is. We've got more turrets and things up here, another little turret tower. That's why I wanted to build this area, because we needed so many turrets along the whole ridge and stuff that I figured it would be cool to turn it into kind of like a bridge. So that's that. We've got then 2 more bases up here. This is the newest one. Obviously, we just built this very recently. I'm trying to get a good angle on it. I'll go over here. So there's that, and then probably the coolest part about it is the railing, I guess the railing entrance is the way to put it, that I built. It's not that fancy, but I don't know. I take credit for it. I like it. I think it's cool. So this is the way that I solved the trying to get between different levels, and there's always a Quetzal head in your way, so I guess it's hard to show you, but you know what I mean. If you've got something like this set up for your dino storage, you have this ladder right here. Yeah, it works perfectly fine right now, but then, you know, you turn the frickin' wyvern and it's got one little toe sticking on the ladder, and all of a sudden you can't access it. So that's why I built it on the outside. This is really cramped in most of the areas, but that's what it is. It's all dino storage. It is 4 levels high, 2 behemoth gates, and I'm not going to get too far into this because it's real basic. So we've got our greenhouse over here, which my tribe mate is fortifying into a much better version. So this was the initial greenhouse, which is not doing anything of use. Are these actually getting sun? They might all die. I'm assuming that he's putting greenhouse stuff above, but yeah, they're gonna run out of sunlight and die or something. So this is another work in progress here. Actually, didn't talk to him about it, so I hope he's building like a fortified greenhouse or something, because we could definitely use more crops laying around. It's really annoying when you need crops and you just don't have them. So anyway, that's the greenhouse. And over here we've got a couple taming pens, just, you know, obviously for keeping things out of the area. It kind of sucks to tame things around here, because even if you put something in the taming pen, an Argent from some unforeseen location comes and murders it, so it kind of sucks. We got to cover those up, I think. But we've got all of our snails and dung beetles. I didn't see them at first. I was hoping we have dung beetles in here, and that's where we store them. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Store them in a log. Do we have anything here I can take in? Nope. No cementing paste. So there's that dung beetle storage. And then the third base is going to be this one. This one's actually, I guess it's got a little bit of an interesting place in it. This is where we do all of our babies. So we kind of decked it up a little bit, because in ARK, if you haven't noticed, I think most of the time you're farming, and then the other amount of time you're raising babies once you get up to this stage. Holy crap, that's loud. Let me check on these actually. We're on to 38%. Okay, I can leave them down for a little bit more. I'm going to hatch those later. We've got our Dimetrodons in here, which are literally the worst thing to tame in the entire world. And that's why they're staying inside. We did put them in water. Everyone said put them in water, they'll lay eggs better. And they did. They laid a lot better eggs. And then they drowned for some reason. So I guess it's a problem where these can actually drown. And I feel like they shouldn't. It's really annoying. So we've got all of, I don't know, compies and dymos in there. We could use a lot more dimorphs, but I don't know. Oh, see, we're getting this problem right now. I think that's just a visual thing because I can walk through it. But we've got all of our, I don't know, what are these things called? Industrial grills? Industrial grills set up there. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for this. We've got 2 layers. Is it 2 layers? Pretty sure it's 2 layers. Once I get through these doors. Yeah, 2 layers of wyvern storage above that. So basically we wanted to keep all of the larger stuff, you know, the quetzals and wyverns over here away from the main base. It generates a lot of lag at main base, and it also makes it difficult to walk through your base when you've got them all in there. So that's why we've got them organized over here. It's worked out for us so far, and I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, we didn't... Can I just jump down here quick? Okay. I was worried I was going to die. That would have been embarrassing. So we've got another turret tower here, but this one's actually the motorboat. So I need to put another spiked wall here. Someone maybe was playing with this and moved it around. I keep the spike walls around it just so it doesn't get like moved. Can I ride this thing? Let me ride. Okay. So we've got our turret motorboat here. I like it because you can actually... Oh, do I not have a door here? I might have... Shh. Don't tell anyone. I need a door right there. Is that a thing you can just get out of, too? Well, that's good to know. Maybe the motorboat isn't the most fortified thing. I'm gonna have to pick. I think someone maybe got stuck in there, I feel like, because they removed the 2 spikes and the foundation that was right there, so I feel like maybe they got stuck getting out of the raft or something. So I'll just patch that up. We should be alright. So that's that. That covers the entire base. I think we've made a lot of progress considering it's been, you know, 2 weeks. I think, how long has it been? I'm probably really exaggerating there, but it has been a much shorter time than we spent on our last base, and holy crap have we made a big difference in this area. So anyway, that's where we're going to stop for today. Like I said, we'll have some raid footage and stuff coming up tomorrow. I've been sorting through it and having to go through all of it because there's like 17 hours of footage, so it's like you have to go through and figure out where all the exciting things were and stuff. So it's just taking me a little bit of time, and night time's coming in as well. So that's where we're gonna stop for today. If you like this video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You have a great rest of your day, and of course, we'll catch you next time.